the burst that buffs everyone else increases damage. So that helps a little bit. Just a little bit. No, not that much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And here the elemental mastery buff will actually do something, so at least there is that. That was funny. Nahida got hit as soon as she was out of the burst. That was quite funny, I gotta say. Poor Nahida. So sorry for laughing at you. That was amusing indeed. That was quite amusing. Very, very funny. But yeah, there are those ropes that this guy's like throwing out that don't stop, basically. Also, for these guys, I think the optimal strategy was fighting them in the corner, right? Instead of fighting them in the absolute middle of the screen where they can just move a lot. Though they can still move on the corner, because the issue with the corner is that they can still do that rush, but out of the corner instead of into the corner. So yeah, these guys are annoying no matter how you look at it. They are just quite a problem. I don't think killing them at the same time doesn't do anything, right? You can kill them separately and it's the same as killing them all together. They are very annoying. This one actually will work better with a shield instead of without a shield, but it's fine. Okay, so here. Navia was able to kill this guy in less than a minute. So the question is if Ito and company can do the same. That will be a very good test. If you want to compare both teams, that's actually a very, very good test. I think they have no problem. Just that here I wouldn't want to waste things that I could have for the next chamber. So I think I'd rather save all of this burst. But yeah, like they will definitely get rid of the chicken super fast. Okay, so at least the first chamber was better than using Navia. But yeah, only on the first chamber for now. We cannot say much yet. Alright, but for the second chamber, what could happen is the question. What could be the case? Hyper Bloom also could struggle a little bit against these guys. So I feel like, well, some of them have immunity. Yeah, that will be an issue that wasn't present with Ito's team. It's this guy, the one that is an issue. He's immune to Dendro, I think, right? Yeah, that made me lose a lot of time, actually. The only hope that I have is that all that time that I wasted, I should be able to save it with the knights. I wanna believe that it's gonna get saved with these guys here. Because even if they summon the pyro shield, they summon something even worse. They summon the throttling. It's even more effective than the pyro shield, indeed. No, it seems that it's fine. That guy with the Shio aura though has a shit ton of health, which is annoying, but I guess I can deal with it, more or less. But the time wasted is the same. The only hope here is that the second half with Ito will be faster, which I have no reason to not think it's gonna be faster, but you never know. I think I absolutely missed the burst there. Yeah, here the damage is definitely better than with Navia, that's for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah. Got the 30% as well, so cannot complain about it. And if I get the setup here, I think it's fine, right? Wait, he teleported. Where? Wait, where did... There you are. And what an asshole. But I think it's still enough, because Ito will have the burst. Yeah, don't get into the pillar, Ito, if it's possible. I will appreciate. No problem then. Ito has this. Okay. Yeah, in case there was any doubt comparing Ito's team with Navia, it's pretty clear that Ito does better. I mean, maybe if I had Navia better build with her 5-star weapon, she will also do well, but yeah. And then against these little guys. This is side A. This one is the one that freezes you, right? Yeah, I think it is. I remember when I fought this boss with Yoimiya, I actually needed to bother dodging the ice slashes. Since I'm not using Yoimiya, they can freeze me all they want, that it's barely gonna do anything at all. Might as well burst with Nahida. I think we should be fine, probably. Aside from the throttling. But yeah, the thing is that the throttling here is not even relevant, because it doesn't really change at all how I do, because I don't need to be precise here. Like, precision is completely unnecessary. So yeah, I can just do that and GG's. And I have more than a minute and a half for the second half, so wait, but I don't have the... Well, I think it's fine. I don't have the burst, but I will have them in time. So this guy has a Shio shield, and you need to get rid of it. The real problem is these attacks that he starts doing that deal a lot of damage. But Ito, I mean, he can champ over them, but you don't want to champ with Ito because you want to do the charge attack. But yeah, it's fine. And just in time, oh, I fucked up Goro's rotation though. It doesn't matter. So couldn't do Chiori's burst, but I don't think that matters either. Yeah, this is easy. Just like that. Boom. Well, that was quite fast this time. Seems that investing on Ito wasn't a bad idea at all. Well, there you have it. The Abyss with all 9 stars. It was... like, if I had used the Hyper Bloom first instead of doing Ito first and Navia, I would have done it probably on the first try as well. I guess it's time to show the builds, as always. Well, the Hyper Bloom team didn't go through any changes. It's still the same basic Raiden Hyper Bloom team. There is nothing out of the ordinary. She doesn't even have talent. But yeah, that's the thing about Hyper Bloom. It's so versatile that you can just throw it anywhere and it just works. It just happened to work. And thankfully also Mona worked very well. Mona actually did her job. So see, you wanted me to use Fischl, but in the end, Mona was more than enough for the show. And to answer your question, so she has Golden Troop and... Wait, really? No, Wonder Troop and Glided Dreams. Yeah, basically I think her thing is Elemental Mastery. Not like it matters too much when her main reason is using the burst, but yeah. And now comes the Ito team, starting with Chiori. Chiori, a very recent character, well, a new character in this version. So pulling for Ito's sword actually gave me her sword. So she has her signature weapon, and I actually have 2 of these. She only needs 1, but yeah. The artifact set, I will say that it's very good because I farmed for it a lot back then when I was farming for Ito. But since I farmed so much for Ito, I ended up having her. And here the talents, well, basically you don't need the normal attack if you're gonna use Ito. I think she can be good as DPS, but it's not the purpose of my team. Well, Ito basically, since he's my favorite character and I was able to finally pull for him, I finally have him pretty much maxed out almost completely. He has his signature weapon, a very, very good artifact set. Like, a lot of these pieces were the result of months of farming. Like, very, very good pieces. He's C0, though I've been told that C1 and C2 don't matter that much, but you could increase the damage like that. Or you could go C6 if you have the balls to pull for Ito until C6. That will increase his damage a lot. And then his talents are maxed out. Though you don't need to max out Ushi, you need to max out the normal and the burst, but as I say, he's my favorite character, so I'm gonna max him out. Yeah, I have enough Primos to guarantee C1, but I think I'd rather not. Well, Goro here basically is specialized in energy recharge because his only purpose is doing the skill into the burst. You can have defense, you can have him have defense, and in fact you use the husk set as well. But the main purpose is energy recharge. Well, here you also can give him a healing bonus for the hat, because on C6, no, on C4 he can heal, and the healing bonus actually affects him. So this thing that you see here, he uses his own defense to heal characters, but you want to have the burst ready. You don't want to focus too much on defense, because the burst, as you can see, if you have him on C6, it increases Shio damage by a lot. So that's his main purpose. And the talents, this is also another important thing. The skill is the one that has to be crowned, not the burst, because the burst doesn't increase the efficiency of the bonus that the skill has. It's a little bit weird the way it works, but the skill, the burst basically makes the skill something mobile, and it also renews it. But all of the things that affect what he is useful for are in the skill. The burst only increases a damage that you barely notice, like his own damage, but his damage is bad. You just want to use him as support. And well, then you have Zhongli. Zhongli is the same as always. Full HP, nothing out of the ordinary. Just have him have HP. That's what you need. Nothing more, nothing less. And well, you want to crown his skill, obviously, since that's what makes him useful. But yeah, that was the 4.5 Spiral Abyss, I guess.